And this is Mika, and you're watching Black Girl with Glasses on YouTube. Um, I need to make this video for a second because Amy Schumer is doing way too much. Way too much. Okay, she recently released a parody of Formation with her covered in dirt, looking dirty, looking raggedy, and I really don't know the purpose of it. Like, I seriously did not know the purpose. She said that it was a tribute to Beyonce in Formation in general, but it doesn't even seem like that. What it seems to me, just based on what I've seen and heard, is her being her white feminist self. And I say this because she does not like black people. Almost every time I hear about Amy Schumer, it's always because she's doing or saying something to black people or saying something about black women in general that is completely and utterly derogatory. That's the only time I've ever seen her do anything pertaining to black people is when she is insulting us. She takes bits and pieces of our culture and makes it a caricature. Have y'all seen the Star Wars back in the day? I want to say like a couple of years ago. She did a Star Wars cover for Rolling Stone, walking around like literally has gold grills in her teeth or like in her mouth, um, as if she is like she was basically posing as what she considered a black woman with Chewbacca, and and there was another time, at least on her show anyway, where she was, you know, gyrating, her booty like and everything else, while there were black women in the back dancing with her, and she does shit like this all the time, and I really don't understand. And someone actually pointed this out on Twitter too. Um, I'm a block your mama, basically, Feminista Jones. I think she writes for Salon among other publications, and she basically pointed out something that was really um, it makes a lot of sense. She basically said that Amy Schumer is basically rejected by white Hollywood because of her body. She made her entire career or centered her career on her body and the fact that she's like the quote unquote fat white girl because she's not being accepted by white Hollywood or white people in general. She comes to our side of the table thinking that she's going to get support because in her mind all white or all black people enjoy a curvaceous body or a big booty. We all basically think about this all day every day, like how we love the booty, how we love big booties, so on and so forth. In her mind, that's basically what she's thinking because in our culture, voluptuous bodies or bigger asses, basically, um, not only are they more prevalent, they're more accepted, like they're widely accepted. No pun intended. So she thinks that she's going to have that same support by bringing more focus on on her fat body. When in reality, she's just sitting here being very insulting, um, and just trying to play us like we're stupid. She's trying to play us as if we're just going to accept her with open arms and completely forget about the fact that she has done and said some racist things in the past. She's known as a joke thief. She's known as a person who completely disregards our culture unless she is taking bits and pieces of it to make fun of it. She is not going to be accepted by the general black community simply because of her past behavior of being messy. If she continues to be messy, it's not like she is changing her shtick or changing her career to be respectful of black people. She's not doing that. She is using bits and pieces of our culture and basically using it to get a shoe in or to be accepted. Like, look, I'm one of y'all. Look, all big booties matter. You know, that's what it seems like to me. You know, all fat girls matter. You know, I'm one of you because of my body. And to me, that's that places black people in a box. We like that basically insults our intelligence. And there are many times, way too many times, where she just did or said something that was completely out of order. She does not, just like Feminista Jones says, she does not like her body. She doesn't even like black people. She doesn't like anything about our culture in general. She's just using bits and pieces of our culture, basically like one aspect of what she feels a black person is, um, to generate an income. And she was not trying to pay a tribute to Beyonce. She wasn't. Her, she was rolling around in dirt, um, being covered in dirt, and being in the woods. Let's be honest. She was basically saying that black women and black people are uncivilized. The dirt was basically her doing some semi-blackface. Goldie Hawn is an asshole for even co-signing on this. You know, I wasn't a big fan of Goldie Hawn anyway, but for her to even co-sign on this garbage, seriously, and she's covered it. So that tells me right there what kind of person she is for to even work with Amy Schumer, knowing what type of woman is, what type of person she is. Um, this whole thing is a mess. This whole thing is a giant mess. And I just feel that she needs to go. I put her in the same category as Lena Garbage Pail Kid Dunham. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they're both fucking garbage pail kids. They are just doing anything and everything to piss black folks off. To make just they just do extra just so we can talk about them. So they can get attention from black folks. Thinking that that's the only way they're going to get attention is when they do something insulting to black people. And we're all falling for it. We are all falling for it. But at the same time, we have to talk about this because this is becoming more and more of an issue and more of a problem with Amy Schumer and all these white feminists, these fake white feminists whose work lack intersectionality. They any type of intersectional perspective is very much missing in their ideologies in regards to feminism, and that needs to be put in check. Otherwise, they're going to continue to do this. They're going to continue to do this if they're not put in check. They're going to continue to make money either mocking black folks or doing something that will ultimately get us killed in some way, shape, or form because they're doing so much extra or accusing us of, especially black men, accusing black men of stalking them or being catcallers on the street. You know, they're using a lot of erroneous information to target black folks or using our culture, bits and pieces of it, to generate an income. And they have a huge fan base. That's what bothers me the most. What really gets me, though, is the fact that there are a lot of black folks who thinks this shit is funny. They really do feel that Amy Schumer is one of us and that she's like the funny fat white girl. No, she ain't. No, she's not. She's using a lot of our culture and using a lot of aspects of us to basically poke fun at us and to insult us. Okay, she's not even beginning to like black folks. She's never done so. She made fun of Mexicans. She made fun of black women. She made fun of black men. She was booed at the Apollo. Trying to understand why she was even at the Apollo to begin with. But long story short, Amy Schumer is messy. Amy Schumer ain't shit. And we need to, I feel, that she does not deserve any type of support. I hope that this will be the beginning of the end for her because she is doing way too much. Lena and Taylor Swift can go with her because I'm tired of them. I'm tired of them bitches too. Like I really am tired of them. For real, for real. I'm so tired of them, and I tried so hard to not even acknowledge them. But then they do stuff like this to hurt or to hinder the black community, and I can't have it. And I told myself that I was going to be reporting positive news and acknowledging like our achievements, and that's exactly what I'm doing. That's what I'm trying to do. But then I see stuff like this and have to speak up. So maybe I should do like a combination of both. You know, call out messy white folks and still like talk about our achievements because this is unacceptable. What Amy Schumer has done and continues to do is unacceptable, and she most definitely needs to go on about her business for real. So that's all I have for tonight. I'm pretty sure I missed a lot of points on that. Um, but yeah, you can follow me on this particular network, YouTube. You can also follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and WordPress. So I will see you on Monday, which is Halloween. I'm hoping to have something planned out for that night. But again, this is Mika. You're watching Black Girl with Glasses on YouTube, and by all means, until then, love, peace, and fake chicken grease.